The Motion Drive with Lecomotion and Stay Mashoba. Like, follow and tweet us at VumaFM.
Injalo nje, we are now live on Facebook as we are joined by none other than yena Sbonelo Mbatha. Ke Sbonelo kuzokhuluma nathi ikakhulukazi izinto that have to do with entrepreneurship, and over and above that, as a business coach kunezinto ezithile athanda ukuthi abuye aqwashise ngazo. Vukamthiya asikuneze ithuba lokubingelela, right baba?
Ethaba.
Khamba kahle.
Mnandi kakhulu, right man.
Namhlanje ngizosichazela nje izinto ehambisana nayo business. Lots of businesses I fail, and I'm not sure if this is a proven fact, but kuyachaza ukuthi within 5 years amanye ama businesses they fall. If ukwazile ukuthi uthi gama ncinga lokwa 5 years, that means now you have almost a good base. Why do businesses fail?
Yeah, and I think today we're going to dissect that because
Sure.
It's not brain surgery. So it's not stuff that is like SCT isn't enzima, and you know me, so I'm very practical. I don't go for isn't as MBA. Ngikhuluma ngezinto that we observe. I'm very observant.
Yes.
So a lot of things that I teach and that I coach abalaleli izinto that I have observed, izinto that I've experienced, izinto that I've seen. And so I have observed a pattern. Ukuthi abantu abaningi izini ezi-common. Look, there are many reasons. There's probably over 200 reasons why people and businesses fail, because the reality is that it's either a business is failing, it's a good business that's run by a bad person, then it fails. Or it's a bad business that's run by a good person that's also going to fail.
I'm with you 100%. Uyabuya ke umthiya ezosichazela kabanzi.
The Motion Drive with Lecomotion and Stay Mashoba. Like, follow and tweet us at VumaFM.
Ulesibine namhlanje sinaye ke umthiya lana Sbonelo Mbatha as a business coach, as an entrepreneur. So usayithi nje kancane wayisikazi ukuthi yini le yenza ukuthi ama business ngempela avele awe nje. Avele si pick up from there.
Yeah. You must remember that good businesses don't fail. Bad entrepreneurs do. And also, good entrepreneurs don't fail. Bad businesses do. So it is possible that a good entrepreneur can get into a wrong business and fail. Yeah. It's also highly possible that a good business can be bought by a bad entrepreneur and it's going to fail.
It's going to fail, yeah.
So let's now look at what are some of the reasons why people fail.
Now, is on Switzerland because I once bought a business from someone.
Okay.
A club.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I changed it completely from a target market corner. And it just failed on my hands.
Yeah.
So when I had a look at why it failed, I was like, okay, at the end of the day, Ibuela is Agmin. But carry on.
Yeah. So there's many reasons. I have bought over 10 businesses in my life. And most of the businesses that I love buying are businesses that are failing, contrary to what most people would look at.
Yep.
Because I'm in the fuel retail space, Nama garage.
Yeah.
I don't buy a well-run service station. I always look for the one laut mawufika ubona abafana bethi to me that's a target. Why? Because I understand that the business itself has no problem. The problem would have been the jockey that's running the horse.
The culture as well?
Yeah.
The culture of the company may play a huge role.
Absolutely. Yeah. So as I said before, Guti, there is thousands of reasons, but let's just zoom into a few.
Yes, sir.
One of the reasons, or common reasons, is that people buy a business out of desperation. Now, I'm going to explain what that means. You see this business. In this case, let me talk about a service station.
Yeah.
It has always been your childhood dream to own a service station. And you have an opportunity to buy it. You fall in love with it before you can actually close the deal. Now, you sign what you call an OTP, offer to purchase, subject to DD, what we call a DD, due diligence, right?
Sure.
In Leo, ishuguti, all the things that you said is corner business in his corner,
Yes,
the
finances
performance and
all this stuff.
everything,
Yeah.
that's a DD, right? But because you have now fallen in love, you've gone ahead of the process. You've fallen in love, you've seen yourself buying the business, running the business. You are oblivious to obvious things, obvious cracks. It's like somebody who's decided that I'm buying this house. We are born cracks on the wall. Look at no. There's something wrong with the foundation here, but you're like, no. It's something small. I'll just put a paint over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people tend to fall in love with the business. And they buy out of desperation. I've already told my friends. They've celebrated me. I've put it on social media. I've trended. I'm buying this business. No mama signs are there. Something is wrong with this business. And you still buy anyway. In that instance, you fail before you start.
Yo, that's definitely the worst thing. Any questions from Tia? 065-933-7172. Let's play you Tia voice note like Kamuga Kusmangele wakahadebe engathi unombuzo naye specifically engazuthi umuntu othandayo basema-businessini kodwa she's more interested in knowing ukuthi ngempela how much do you need to invest.
Siyabonga ulwazi kodwa into engicela ukuyibuza ke mina eyokuthi noma bengicela mhlawumbe inamba kabhuti ngibuze ngoba ngifuna angichushise ukuthi uma mhlawumbe une capital ka120 ikhona yini business 120,000 ikhona yini business engaphasa ongayithenga inhlobo ne business nje ongayithenga umuntu wesifazane kakhulukazi noma u120 mncane safanele ngithi uqhubeka ngibeke into eyicapital yiphi nje business engayithenga 120,000 ngiyabonga.
I'm looking at the smack on your face.
Yeah.
Be as honest as you can.
Yeah. And I hope the listener is not going to take offense.
No, she's not. She's a
But,
business person.
If I were to be honest with the listener, I'd say you're not ready. So the moment you're still asking Guti uma nginale mali ngingathenga liphi business, you have not really awukafiki khona. Business is identification of a problem and bringing about solutions that will make people pay you for it.
So identify what you want to do and fill that particular space, and then you can say idinga imali engaka as opposed to doing it the other way around.
Exactly. Imali is a non-factor. Once you've identified ukuthi here are pain points, nazi izinto ezihlupha abantu bomphakathi wakithi, nginayo mina indlela yokubanika isolution yalento ebahluphayo. That's where you start, because business is just solving people's problems and getting paid for it. So I would say to the listener, start by identifying what is it that, one, you are passionate about, and two, that which you are passionate about is a problem to someone, and you can solve that thing for someone. Trust me, you're going to get paid for it. Money is a non-factor. It doesn't matter. Even if it needed 50 million, there is 50 million with your name on it there. They're just waiting for somebody with a good business idea, a good sound idea that they can bring forth, and they will loan you money.
Am I right in assuming or in saying, Uguti, to start a business, you don't need money. You need a great idea, because great ideas are sellable anytime.
Absolutely. I think you've said it better. I mean, I couldn't
I'm taking over your show.
You've just... I promise you. And that's what it is. The reality is that, what I try to plant in entrepreneurs' minds, and everybody that's listening to me now, money is not a problem. And I know a lot of people say, at some point I did not have it. But I did not see money as a problem when I did not have it. I have it now. It is still not a problem. You see the buildings, the tall buildings you see, like Gomhlanga and everywhere else, mushrooming. If I asked you, who owns those buildings, you're going to give me the names of people, right? Mm-hmm. If I said to you, go to these people's bank accounts and see if they've got that money, you'll be shocked that they actually don't have the money.
They don't have this money.
Because there is money out there with lenders that they are looking for people with good business concepts, bankable ideas, and they will fund you. Their primary existence is to fund. Banks are there to fund, to loan. That's why they exist. So there's a book I read, and I keep referring to it because he speaks about a principle he calls OPM, other people's money. That's the principle. That's how you make money in this world. You don't need to have money. You need to know how to access other people's money so you can make yourself your own money.
Ngabusayiqeda mfowethu Simangele Radebe sithemba ukuthi uzwile kodwa ke for other advice ungawathola ukhona umjida wami lapha ku YouTube. Ngiyaqala ukubona umjida wami mfethu ugcwele ku YouTube.
Amfethu. YouTube mfethu.
Awuno YouTube lo mthana.
Yeah.
No YouTube channel.
Nginswephu ngine YouTube channel baba. Kushoda ukuthi nje ngiyibize ngokuthi Sbonelo TV.
Uyaya futhi lapha. Yeah, futhi lapha. Don't worry about it. So ke Sbonelo Mbatha on YouTube ungamthola khona lapho ngoba befuna ukwazi ukuthi uyafoneleka and all the stuff. I suppose uzokwazi ukumphendula lapha ku YouTube.
Sbonelo Mbatha on socials.
Yep.
Facebook Sbonelo Mbatha page. Instagram Sbonelo Mbatha and everywhere else Sbonelo Mbatha.
Thank you my brother, always a pleasure ukuba nawe ngesonke isikhathi. We learn some things and siyahila so that so was ukuthi